Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your mid to end of May 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and really helps this channel out, so thank you so much for doing so. If you are interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. We have here the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn, we're taking on a lot. And what we're going to do is keep on saying like, oh no, I'm good with this, I'm good with this. We're juggling more and more and more. And what we're forgetting to do is balance ourselves. What we're forgetting to do is check in with ourselves. Are we really good? Are we overstressed? Are we pushing ourselves too far? Because there's a breaking point, and Spirit's saying you have to be mindful of that breaking point of taking on too much. So let's look at our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is angels and spirit guides. This is our soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. We are protected. During this time, our angels are with us, our spirit guides are with us. We are really moving towards something more than what we had expected. But also, we're going to feel kind of alone at times. We're not alone. We really are being guided, and they really do care. So that's a really lovely thing. So let's look at our tarot energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. So we're going to turn this all over at once. So where we are right now is at a place of healing, a place of coming together. We actually like to work with people during this time. It's not like actually like to work with people, but we find it to be very rewarding to be able to bounce ideas off of another person. There is a sense of connection coming forward, and there is a sense that we're meeting people, connecting with people, kind of networking during this time in a way that starts to open up new doors. Now, there's also a sense that we're meeting somebody that we really work well with, somebody who really, kind of sees our greater vision. I don't know why it's coming forward in the realm of work. So I don't know if we meet somebody at work, but we wind up having like a better relationship with them or a deeper relationship with them. I'm not sure if this is friendship or if this grows into something romantic, but there is this real sense of a really deep connection coming forward. Now, our challenges is to be in the here and in the now and celebrate our wins. We're always going to be looking at our deficiencies, at, what we need to work on and how we need to move forward and what's being expected of us. And we're trying to look at the bigger picture and see all the nooks and crannies in everything. And Spirit is really saying here, our challenge is to stand in the here and now and to say, I've done a really good job. I'm really connecting with my success and how I'm moving forward. Now, our focus is on the gifts that God, Source, Spirit, however the divine, the universe, however we see the divine, the universe is giving to us during this time. And there's a gift that comes with words. And so there's a real sense of we're really focusing on the words, the nuances on things. Now we can take this a step too far and overthink, overanalyze everything. So just be really mindful of this. But there is a real creative spark when it comes to our words, when it comes to language, ideas, instincts. Like if you're looking to public speak during this time, or if you're looking to, start a YouTube channel or do something with the spoken word or even the written word, okay? But like write a book or even sketch out pictures that tell a story. It's all about storytelling here. It's all about connecting with greater knowledge, greater language, greater instincts, like coming together with other people and pulling them together. This is the time to do it. Now, our past has Pisces energy coming forward, but it also has to do with a lot of fears, a lot of changes that have happened emotionally. We've been kind of on a roller coaster ride where we've seen things become really in focus and like really understanding and illuminated, and then things seem to be further away and oh my gosh, am I doing the right thing? And there's been this roller coaster of worry coming forward because our strength is the fact that we're able to stand against people who come against us and say, no, I know what I'm doing. I know what needs to be done. I'm looking at this angle. I'm looking at that angle. I can really see the bigger picture and fight for where I need to be. We've been really, really good at that. But what's also coming forward during this time is right now we've become too used to that, like that having to fight off fight off those who don't see us, those who think that they can do a better job than us. And because we've been so good at being able to fight them off, we're in constant fight mode. So we need to be aware of this because it's very draining for us. Now, we're excellent at it. That's not what Spirit's saying. It's not saying that you're not good at it. It is saying that there's too much going on because the near future is the 10 of Swords. This is feeling overwhelmed. This is the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new, the darkness before the dawn. This is a real sense of transformation, insight, ideas coming forward. And there's a sense of like, okay, I've been through so much. I've been stabbed in the back. I've been, it's kind of like, I'm just seeing spit. And I know that's really gross, but like, it's kind of like we almost feel spat on at times. Like people have taken advantage of us. People have really beaten us down. And now there is this energy of, I'm rising to heights that you didn't expect. I'm rising to heights that I didn't expect. But we're going through a bit of those growing pains. Now, the suggested approach here is that we embrace our prosperity. We embrace our success. And we look at this not as, I'm successful right now, but I'm successful for generations. And even if we come from generations of struggle, we see where they succeeded. We see the beauty within them. Or if there wasn't beauty, it's like, I see that I'm not part of that toxic past anymore. And now we start to really look at new ideas, new ways forward, new beginnings. It's all about the new beginnings here. We've come to an end of a cycle when it comes to our mind. And here in our suggested approach, we've come to an end of a cycle when it comes to our finances. We're not making the same mistakes. We're not caught up in the trauma that everybody else is caught up in. We're really looking at, okay, this is where I need to be. This is what I desire. We're actually feeling at this time more connected with animals, with children, and that's really going to help us. What we need to know is, again, that dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. This is a time of transformation. This is a time of greater instincts, of greater ideas, and this is also a time where everybody is equal. Everybody's going to have to kind of face to this energy of transformation, of looking at things in a different light. And because of that, no one person is held above another. It's a meritocracy, right? It's not going to be an aristocracy. So just really being aware of that it's going to be based off of merit. And even if the person holds a big title, this is going to be a time where, yeah, okay, you might think that you're better than this person or that person, but everybody's laid on an even playing ground, right now. And that might be a very hard thing to see in our daily lives, but there's something that's happening where it's like, okay, it's based off of merit. It doesn't matter, where you went to school or your zip code or anything like that. It's based off of how hard you're working right now and what you're putting into things. Now, our hopes and our fears, our hopes are that the fighting stops, but also that we can withstand the fighting and not be pulled into it, not be dragged down. Our fear is that the fighting will never stop and we're always going to be dragged back in. So that's definitely something to look at, very much something to pay attention to. We're tired with the fighting, but again, remember, we're very good at it. We're very good at the battle and the nuances and the winning. So we have to just be aware that it makes things difficult because we're good at it, we're going to be more drawn to getting in the mix of these things. Whereas if we weren't good at it or if it overwhelmed us, we'd stay away. But it does also mean that we give people a good run for their money when they come up against us. Our potential is our hard work paying off. It's also a sense of being a little bit overwhelmed. There's a need for patience here. What we have built comes forward, but we've worked so hard and we've exhausted ourselves so much that we're questioning, can I move forward in the potential that I want? Or can I move forward and get the success? Or is it just going to be me working all the time and everybody taking advantage? Now, let's dive deeper into the tarot. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, there we go. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. We have our past, we have our present, we have our future. So our past comes here as the Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, we're represented by the Pentacles in the Major Arcana by the Devil. We're represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana by the Devil in the Major Arcana. We then have the Eight of Cups and we have the Page of Inspiration, the Page of Wands as our future. The Eight of Cups is our present. So in our past, we've had a lot of fighting. That's why we're so kind of ready for that fight. We've had so many battles. We've had to embrace our sacred feminine energy. And Capricorn, I'm just seeing us as being a little bit more comfortable right now with being in our sacred masculine energy. It's kind of like, this is what needs to be done. This is my focus. This is, this is the way it has to move forward. And we want very clear-cut ways to succeed. And so with the Queen of Pentacles coming forward in our past, it's telling us to really embrace kind of a softer approach, a more organic approach to what we need and what we're looking for and what's appropriate for us and where we want to be. It moves us to the Eight of Cups in our present. Our present is about us walking away from something we once thought we would love. It's something that we were committed to. We thought it fit. It just doesn't. And so here in our present, we're saying, I don't want this, but we're also embracing walking a journey by ourselves. This isn't for everybody else. There can be other people that want to integrate themselves into this, but this is really us saying, no, I need to walk this on my own. I need to figure this out. And I need to look at the different ways that I'm moving forward for me. And it brings us then to our future, which is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is being a student of our passion and what we desire. There's also very young energy around our future. I don't know, some of us have children or having children, but this person is a spitfire. This person has an exuberance of energy, also a bit of mischief to them. This could be a person, this could be an animal, we could be adopting a dog or have a dog, and or whichever pet we have. And this being just has a bit of mischief to them. I see them bringing out like the giggly side in us, very much inspiring, very much showing us our passion and letting us know that like this spark, this beauty within us is still very alive. So let us, utilize it, use it, grow with it. It brings us to our subconscious energy for the Celtic Cross reading, and that's the Nine of Wands. There's an energy here that very much leads us to worry. Now, I'm going to link in the description box below this beautiful book that I read, that I listened to on YouTube. It's called The Law and the Promise. It's by Neville, something that starts with a G. And it's all about using our imagination. What we focus on is what we wind up producing within our lives, which, sounds like The Secret, sounds like, all these other books that we've listened to, but this was written in 1961. And I don't know, its simplicity, its straightforwardness is just so beautiful. And I hope you get as much from it as I did. So here it's showing us the worry. It's showing us the doubt and the fear and the chaos. And it's like, is this what I want to keep on bringing within my life? And how do I stop it? Because especially when we're in a really bad place, how do we stop the worry? How do we stop feeling frustrated and overwhelmed? And it's taking control of the little things. And it's really claiming back our voice and what we desire, and looking at certain things that are out of our realm of being able to directly impact them, and start impacting it with our mind if we can. So that's going to be very, very important for us. Our subconscious past energy is Libra energy. The past was all about putting things into balance. It was all about finding that balance and those nuances. Our present past energy is not past energy, our subconscious energy. Our present subconscious energy is all about working with others. Again, we like working with people during this time, bouncing off ideas, seeing different ways of doing things, collaborating. That's going to be very important for us, and we're also going to find it very energizing. It moves us to our subconscious energy for the future, and it's the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is the energy we have right here in the Rider-Waite Smith deck. We are so used to fighting off the darkness that's going to be what comes forward in our future. Subconsciously, can I stand in my power? Can I know what it is that I want, and not constantly be engaged in battle, not constantly be fighting off the darkness? And that's a really big thing. Do we need to talk to somebody? Is the darkness coming in because of our moods, because of the chaos around us? What is going on here? How do we name it? How do we understand it? It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, and this is the Prince of Swords. This is air sign energy. This is a person who talks first, acts first, thinks later. So this is very much going to be a person who comes in kind of like a bat out of hell. I mean, really, seriously, they're going to shake everything up, and you're going to think, wow, they have the answers, because there's such confidence to them. They don't. There's also going to be a way that they rip with words. I'm just seeing it being like very nasty. They give a compliment and an insult all at the same time. There is a sense subconsciously, because this person is going to very much copy the behaviors of certain people who have been in our lives, kind of like a parent figure, where they give a compliment and they take it away at the same time, and we're thinking, oh, they love me, they're being really honest, they're really being really open. No, this person's being a jerk, and you have to know that. It moves us to our subconscious chakra energy, and this is truth. We need to be balanced by our truth, speak our truth, see what it is that we want, what we are deciding, where it is that we need to be. And as we embrace that truth for us, we start living that truth, we start walking in that truth, and all of a sudden, people's perception of us starts to change, but the way that we're fitting into the world, it starts to change, because we're being so powerfully us that we can't help but radiate our own uniqueness. And it's speaking, it's connection, it's through words that we are empowered. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and intensity of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn, and may blessings always be with you.